So today we are going to cover the topic governance, and here we will see the meaning governance, the meaning of the governance, then what is the meaning of government, and then laws. After that we will cover the three organs of government, that is the legislature, executive and judiciary. Meanwhile we will also see the meaning and the importance of separation of power. After that, what are the three levels of government and what is the importance of this level. Then we will also see the functions of these three organs of government. The level and organ both are different. And finally, we will see the meaning of democracy, then representative democracy, direct democracy and grassroots democracy. So let us start the topic. First of all, we will see what is governance. The process of taking decision, organizing the society life with different sets of rules and ensuring that they are followed is called governance. So the process here, a process, they are describing about a process where decision is going to be taken for the organization of the society in a systematic way. And how they are going to organize? By setting rules. Not only the setting the rules but also to ensure that they are followed, then that process is known as governance. Okay, it is a process. Now what is government? The group of individuals or the system that make the rules and ensure that they are followed is called a government. Here a group of peoples are they are involved here. Individuals will be there or the group of people will be there that will make the rules and ensure that these rules are followed, then that is known as government. Okay, so there is a slight difference. It is a process and here the people are involved. Then what are laws? Law is a set of rules made by the government. So it is a set of rules made by the government. Now rules and laws are not set once and for all. So it is not like that once the laws are made then it is not going to be changed or it is not going to be updated. And it is also not like that laws have been made, this is for mandatory to all. No, it is not like that. Whatever the requirement will be there, as per it will be updated or it will be just again reframe, the laws will be made. Okay, so and who made the law? A set of rules that is made by the government. Now what are the three organs of government? The three organs of government are legislature, executive and judiciary. Let us see quickly what is the role of legislature, what are the work they have to do. The legislature is the organ that makes new laws. Okay, so this is the department where it has been given the responsibility to make new laws. Sometimes it also update or remove existing laws. So it is also the duty of the legislature to update or remove the existing law that is not benefit for the people. Okay, and to update also. This is done by an assembly of representative of the people. Now here how the whatever the updates or the removal of the laws or making of new laws is done by an assembly of representative of the people. A group of people are involved here. So this is legislature. Now let us see what is executive. These are the three organs of government. So executive is the organ that implement the law. So legislature frame the law and executive, it is the responsibility of the executive to implement the laws. These include the head of the state, who may be president, a prime minister or a chief minister. Okay, the head of the state, the minister and any agency responsible for enforcing the law and order. Now it is the responsibility of the head of the state. It may be the chief minister or it may be the president or the prime minister. Sometime what happened, president also look after this one state, isn't it? So it may be president or prime minister, the any agency, those who look after the state, they are responsible for enforcing the law and order. So this department is executive. Now judiciary. The judiciary is the system of court which decide whether someone has broken the law and if so, what course of action should be taken, including punishment if necessary. So judiciary is the department that will decide if the law has been broken by this particular man or group, then either they should be punished, or if they are going to be punished, then what punishment should be there. Okay, so this is decided by the judiciary. Sometimes it also examines whether a decision taken by the executive is right or whether a law passed by legislature is well conceived and fair to all. Now apart from it, judiciary also look after that whether the law that has been framed by legislature is correct or not, and whether the whatever the execution of the law is done by the executive department is correct or not, or right or not. So that is also looked after by judiciary. Okay, so this is the governance See, this is the process. Here the three organs of government are there: legislature, executive and judiciary. Okay, they all are interconnected. So this is the three organs of government. Now let us see what is separation of powers. The power has been separated. Now what is the purpose of this? Let us see. The three organs of governance, legislature, executive, judiciary, must kept separate, although they interact with each other and work together. This separation is called separation of powers. Even though the three organs of governance, that is the legislature, executive and judiciary, they must interact with each other for the smooth functioning of the law and work together, but this separation, they have to be separated. Okay, so this separation is called the separation of power. Now what is the need and the importance of separation of power? Let us try to understood. So it is intended to provide a system of check and balance, so that there should not be any mistake should be there. If it is there, then it should be checked, and there should be a balance should be there between the legislature, executive and judiciary, between this department. Now this means that each organ of the government can check what the other is doing and restore balance. Not only this, the three departments can look each other, what the legislature is framing a new law, it is okay or not. Then if executing is just executing the law, then judiciary will see whether the law is good or not, like this. So they can, this each organ can check and what the other is doing and restore balance. If one organ act beyond its expected role, if sometime one of the organ is failed to just be in balance or just do their work in a good way, or if they can't able to do in their work, then the other two organ can balance it. Okay, so this is the importance of separation of power. So this is the separation of power. Now let us see the three levels of government. We have just seen the organs of government. Now we will see the level of government where the government used to work. In India, government operates at three level or three tier. They are central government, that is at the national level, and state government, that is at the state level, and local government, that is at the town or village. Okay, so this is the level of government. Now what is the importance? Why do we need this type of three tier government or three level of government? Let us see. So as India is a big country, that's why we need a three level government. Since the population is also big and so many states are there, so we need a three level government to handle and to run the country smoothly. It is also important so that the power can be shared among three level of government, so that no one can become dominant. Not only this, so if powers are equally just divided among the three, then what happens? No one can just dominate each other. Okay, they all three have the rights. It reduces the burden on the central and state government as it allows for more localized decision making. Now the third, that is here, the local government is there due to the role of local government at the town and the village. Central government and state government just little bit they are reduced with the burden, isn't it? Because now the local government is there, the panchayati raj, the municipal corporations are there, they will look after the town or village, and whatever the recommendation will be there, they will suggest and they will do the decision making. So this is the importance of three level of government. Now let us see what are the functions of the government, three organs at the national and the state level. So these three organs are there: judiciary, legislature and executive. What are their functions at the national level and at the state level? So judiciary at the national level, it will just work as a Supreme Court of India, and in the state level it will look after High Court. So here they will see whether the system of decide whether someone has broken the law, or if not, what course of action should be taken, right, including the punishment if necessary. Now legislature. So in the national level, two houses are there, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, that will formulate the national laws. And in the state level, one state assembly will be there, that is Vidhan Sabha. And the member of here two houses, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, they will known as member of parliament. And here in the state level, they will known as member of legislative assembly. Okay, so this is legislature. Now executive. At the central government, executive led by the President of India and or the Prime Minister as the executive head, and in the state led by the Governor and Chief Minister as the executive head. Now what is the function and responsibility of the executive? Let us see. So at the central government, it will look after the defense, foreign affairs, atomic energy, communications, currency, interstate commerce, then education, formulation of national policies, and in the state level it will look after the police, law and order, adaptation and implementation of laws made by the central government at the state level, then public health, education, agriculture, irrigation and local government. So this is the role and function of the three just tired of government, the three organs of government, right? So this much. Let us see what is democracy. The word democracy comes from two Greek words, demos meaning people and kratos meaning rule or power. So democracy literally means the rule of the people. Okay, so this is the meaning of rule of the people. It may be there in the examination as the definition or define democracy. So this thing you have to write also. It is a system of government in which power is vested in the people. Okay, so here the people are has been given the power to just choose their representative. Okay, to choose the system of government. So this is democracy. Now here in the democracy we also heard of a new term, that is a representative democracy. Representative democracy is a type of democracy where representatives are elected by the public. Okay, so the people have the right to elect the representatives. India is a representative democracy. It is also the world's largest democracy with some 970 million voters in 2024. So when the survey was there, it was counted that in the year 2024, 970 million voters were there, and India is a representative democracy. All Indian citizens above the age of 18 have the right to participate in this election. So those who are age of 18 and they have crossed the age of 18, they were allowed to cast their vote. Okay, so it is representative democracy. Now one direct democracy is also there. Let us see. So direct democracy means involving the public directly in making decisions. However, in representative democracy is where the people vote for an elected representative on the people's behalf. So here what happened, the people will directly involve in making decisions. So this is direct democracy. But in representative what we have seen, that the people are casting their vote and they elect a representative, those who are going to just involve in making decision on behalf of the people. So there is a difference in representative democracy and direct democracy. Finally, what is grassroots democracy? The term grassroots democracy refers to a system that enables and encourages the participation of ordinary citizens. So it is a form of government where the people, the system just enable and encourage the participation of ordinary citizen to cast their vote and to just represent, choose their representative, okay, elected by the public. So this is the topic that we have covered just now, governance. Here we have seen the meaning, the three organ of government, meaning and importance of separation of power, three level of government, and then functions after the democracy, representative, direct and grassroots democracy. So this topic is covered in answer question form so that it may become easy for you from the examination point of view also, so that to learn and then just understood and write the answers. I hope this video may help to you. If you find this video is helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.